What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Tom Trips Out. It's Saturday morning and this video is going to be all about a typical day off in the life of living in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. My name's Tom, this is my trip out.
Well, hey everybody, come along with me. Take a trip to a place to fight without sea. Meet people, live food, see the joy they bring, and how much it costs to try new things. Well, come and watch me on my trip out. My name's Tom, this is my trip out.
Alright, it's a sunny day, I'm out here. There were no motorcycles for the last 20, right when I want to say something. It's funny how close they drive to you if you just saw that guy. Anyway, it's about 9 a.m. I'm walking over to get breakfast first. I thought that'd be the first thing. We'll go, there's a new pho place that opened up. Or some people call it pho. It's like a Vietnamese beef soup in a really nice broth, and they use rice noodle. And they usually make really good coffee at these places too. Then I gotta bring my laundry to the laundry place. In my apartment I don't have my own laundry machine, and that can be kind of common. And there's places you can go to where you drop it off and they do it for you and you pick it up the next day. So I'll show you how that works in case if you move here and you don't have a machine in your apartment. And then there's also a few things I need to grab at the grocery store. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, do I buy all my stuff on the street market, or do they have like a big proper grocery store? And so I'll show you what a big grocery store looks like as well. Hello. Alright, so I'm walking up to the pho place now. It's called Soraya or Soria. It's right behind me. This is what we're going for. So I got a beef pho and a milk coffee. I'll show you this place. Give you all the stuff you need right on the table. This is a good place to show you because I've been to many places like this on different mornings, and this is a good representation of what most of them always look like. It's like same layout, same stuff on the table, same menu items. So this is a good way to see what you'd be in for at most restaurants like this. And if you've ordered pho, you know this, but if you've never had pho before, they always give you a bunch of herbs, and they're really fragrant, and a lime and some chilies. And it's like basil and then things that taste like cilantro. I don't know the names of all of them, but they all taste like cilantro, and then there's also basil. I usually put just a couple leaves of basil and nothing else. I don't put on it. It's so overpowering, I don't use a lot of that stuff. good. Hi, it's very good. I make a YouTube video. So maybe now more people will see and come here too. Yeah. In Cambodia, about 1 year and a half. So yeah, and plus 1 year plus 6 more months too. So 18 months. Yeah, a year and a half. Yeah, a lot. I like it. I like it here. Yeah. I'm from Canada.
From Canada.
It's very cold in Canada. Yes, exactly.
I have a nephew.
Oh, you have a nephew. At the did they go to the university in Toronto? Yeah, that's where I'm from. Toronto. So getting close to the end. It's very good. And then here's these things. I've mentioned these before in other videos. That's the QR code stickers, so you can just hold your phone up and pay with your banking app, and everywhere has these. Even street food, even people with a little cart on the street, they'll have one of these stickers, so you could pay them from your phone directly to them. What's interesting, it's kind of sad, right outside my work, I mentioned this in the last live stream, I buy lunch every day for about $1.50 off a guy selling chicken and rice, and I scan that sticker every day and pay him. And one day he's like, I didn't get your money. And so I open the app and I point out, there you go, look, in the last 5 days, there it is, there it is, there it is. And he's like, that's not my name. I was like, what? And he gave it to me anyway, and then the next day I go look, and he's showing me pictures. He went and examined his sticker, and someone had perfectly cut out their own bank account sticker and perfectly put it over top of his seamlessly. So who knows how long it was like that. So like for the past who knows how long, anyone who paid from that sticker was sending money to like some random bank account. So he scraped them all off his cart. Like he had a few all over, and so they're all off, and now he has it like on a lanyard, like on a necklace, so you just scan his I thought you're always hearing about a new scam every month. There's like a new scam you hear about over here. I'll show you these things again. Then you just put in the amount. Okay, so I pay ABA, but in
ABA.
Real. Okay. Thank you, it's very good. So you go, I tried to show you sort of how the ABA thing works without showing my PIN code or so you literally just walk up to the guy and do it, and then when it goes through, a big success message comes up with a big green check mark. You just sort of face your phone to them and they see that and they go, they just say thank you, and then that's it. So you put in an amount, put your PIN number, say pay, and then it's like when you use the debit machine at a store, your phone becomes the point of sale system. Alright, so next I'm going to take care of my laundry. Got a bag of clothes here. And the way it works in Cambodia, if you don't have your own laundry machine, There's no really self-serve laundromats. You go to a laundry place and you drop it off and they do it for you and you pick it up the next day. Normally the way it works is when you give them a bag of clothes right in front of you, right then they'll weigh it and they charge you based on how much it weighs, and then they write you a little receipt, like a little ticket, so that when you come back you give them that ticket, and that's how they know like what bag to give you back. But this lady that I'm going to now, it's a really small operation, so, and I go there every week, so she knows me now, so I basically just drop it off and say, okay, see ya. Like, I don't even get a ticket or wait for anything. And then when I come back, she just writes the price right on the bag. And it's usually about $3 for like a full bag of clothes, which is kind of expensive. In my old neighborhood, I used to pay more, like $1.50. It's still cheap anyway, but you could probably get away with more like $2. I'm paying a little more here. Also, if you're watching this and you want to follow in my footsteps and, you know, live a life like this, you should check in the link below. There's a link to the TESOL course I took, and that's how you get started. You need to become certified to be a teacher, and coming out of that course, they'll line you up with a job, and your certificate is government accredited, so it'll be a much stronger accreditation to have on your CV. All right, we're almost there. Check this out. Some monks there doing a prayer. This is the laundry place. So I'm just gonna go over and hand it to her, and we have an understanding, so she won't even weigh it or write anything down. Hello.
Hello.
I'm just dropping off some clothes. Okay, thank you. So some monks there, they come by and do a special prayer, and I think if they do that for you at, like, for these businesses, they would give those guys a donation or something. I'm not sure how it works. I tried to film it for a few seconds, but I don't know if that's might be considered disrespectful, so I didn't want to stand there gawking at them with the camera. But I've seen that before. They come around and the shop owner or something will come out, and it looks like they're having a moment of silence, like they have their eyes closed, and then the monks are doing those chanting right to them. So it's kind of like they're getting a blessing or whatever it is. If you know exactly what it is, you could leave me a comment below. Maybe if you're a Khmer person watching this, you know what they're doing. Okay, so next I'm walking over to the grocery store to pick up a few things. Sometimes you need to go to a real store, especially when it's not just vegetables you're buying. Like if I need to buy mouthwash, like toiletry stuff and a few other things, and I prefer to get it in a normal supermarket because that's what I'm used to. So I'll show you that that's possible and, you know, what it looks like. So I'm outside the front of the supermarket. We're gonna head in there, and I'll probably use my phone because I don't know, they have security, and I don't know if they want me walking around in there with a big camera set up on the end of a stick, waving it around. So I'll probably just regular shopping, and I'll use my phone so it's a little more discreet. Need toilet paper too. That's about $2.50 or $2.65 or something for 6 rolls. Oh, this looks cheaper. That's like $1.80. You win. Probably gonna feel like sandpaper, but gotta go for the deal. This is like $1.60. Oh, that's on sale. It's for $2.50. So you save $1 if you get the zucchini sauce. Sounds good. And this is the cheapest. They're all relatively close to this, but that's the cheapest one. Now what I like to do is make sure there's no tiny little holes in it, because sometimes you can get little critters in your pasta. So I just grabbed this Parmesan cheese in this bag. It's a pretty good bag, but it was like $4. In Cambodia, that's a lot of money, but if I'm gonna have a cheap night and just make spaghetti, I really enjoy it a lot more if I put Parmesan on, so you can get a lot of uses out of that bag too. So now I'm in the snack aisle. Look at all the different Oreos. They have peanut butter chocolate filling, strawberry filling. They don't even have the original Oreo. And then a sleeve of Ritz crackers. I like these too. And I want to get the peanut butter ones. Each of these rolls is like 75 cents for each one. And if you go buy like a box of cookies, it's going to be like $3 or, let's see. This is $2.50 for this box. All right, so I grabbed all my groceries, but that's gonna do it for this video. Tonight I'm gonna film a couple more. I'm going to a show, and then I'm gonna film one for my members page that's gonna be launching soon. I'm gonna put more exciting and more explicit videos there so that people that want to pay monthly can see those. Until next time, remember, how you spend your days is the way you spend your life. It's never too late to start tripping out.